Hello and welcome to another episode of Rallying the Forge. I am Solimer, and in today's episode, we've got info on the airdrop starting tomorrow. We're going to touch up on upcoming events. We've got the SolForge Fusion Championship Series final this Friday, and we have the Winter Solstice starting next Monday. We'll talk briefly about those, and then anything else we might have. I don't know if we have much else, but we do have the airdrop, how it's going to work, what you have to do, and we'll provide the link for that as well, so you can go visit it yourself and get yourself set up for that in advance of tomorrow. So let's start with the events. The SolForge Fusion Championship Series qualifiers are all done. We'll go to the calendar. The last one was last night. I wasn't able to make that one. I was a little late, so I didn't get there for it. But we have the finals on Friday at noon Eastern time. You'll have to figure out. I don't know if this shows your time or what, but should be noon Eastern time, and then make sure it's Eastern time. Yeah, it says Eastern, so let's go to the Discord to show you there. So in the Discord, in the main Discord, if you go to the SolForge Fusion upcoming events thread, at the bottom currently you see the finals is added there. You have Chronicle Bot with updating the links. There's a link there. You click that, it's going to take you to the Chrome page that we were just at, and then you click on the finals there, and there's a link here. It says discord.gg/100x. That's the link to join the 100x Discord, which I will pull up, bounce around to it here. So it's pretty easy to sign up, obviously. You go in there, and then it puts you in there. You can see I just joined tonight, and then they got some info here for you, but you can see all the channels. You'll be in the Discord for the finals for when that happens Friday. So you can do that in advance before Friday comes and you're trying to do all the last minute stuff. The other thing, I don't know. This is the only thing I don't know for sure is if we need to sign up or not for the championship or not. I'm not sure on that yet. Ooh, there's another qualifier he didn't put on the Discord yet. On the calendar yet, rather. So Wednesday, there is another qualifier. If you're not qualified for the finals yet, there is another qualifier. Let me pull up back to Chrome. Sorry, bouncing around a lot here. On the challenge site, under the SFCS, there is Captain Side qualifier. It's at 9 a.m. Wednesday. I won't be able to make it. I'm off work tomorrow, but I'm not able to make that. I'll be on the road. So there's one person signed up so far. More people will certainly sign up by that time. I do not see the finals on here, so I imagine that will be something they create. I don't know if we're going to have to sign up for it or if they just add you based on your other events you've qualified in. So we'll have to find that out. I didn't participate in the previous finals. I didn't qualify. I didn't play in any of the events. Didn't have time by the time I realized what was going on with it. So still more to learn with it. We'll find out, and then I'll, of course, recap everything I can next week when I get back in town. We'll talk about the finals and see how that went. That's going to be a sealed event, by the way. And then, of course, I said Monday, the Winter Solstice League begins. That's going to be a weekly match, of course. It's $15 entry fee. You get 4 deck codes. You get a badge. You get... Well, there's going to be a lot of door prizes and prizing given out. So I imagine there's going to be a bunch of cool stuff given out. And I feel like there was something else I'm missing given out, but I'm not positive. We can pull that up in a little bit to see who's signed up, if any additional people have signed up. But that's all that's really going on. We do have on the events there the Wednesday game night. So there is that. And there's a link there for that. That's just in the Discord. That is Crimson, his Wednesday night hang. I haven't been to that in a while. Maybe tomorrow I'll be there. I'll see. I'll be out of town, but we'll see here. So the Winter Solstice League, 16 people. So we have an additional person from last time I looked. Don't know who it is, but Lucas is going to participate, so you might get to be paired up with him. I don't see anyone else from SBE on there yet, but they might sign up last minute. Not sure. But 16 is a good number. There's going to be... that's what you get. You get a deck code per win. And... And then, like I said, the door prizes, which we don't know what that'll be, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty of giveaways. So look forward to that. They do have, for the fourth round, will be basically over 2 weeks to account for the new year, to allow more time for people who travel during the holidays and whatnot. It's a busy time of the year, right? So it says you and your opponent can decide if you want to play best of 1 or best of 3. So it sounds like the deck codes per win is per match win. So obviously over 4 weeks you could get 4 additional codes, which would be 2 boosters, if you won all of your rounds. So look forward to that. That should be interesting to see what deck codes we get and what we have to give out and whatnot. So okay. So let's get to the stuff that everyone probably wants to know more about, and that's going to be the SolForge Fusion Season 1 drop of SFG. And that begins tomorrow, but we've got the inside scoop tonight. So you can see the chart here. This has the top 150 so people maybe. They have a spreadsheet here you can open up with everybody on it, find what you're owed, and basically everyone's amounts, no matter how big or small, are over 60 days. And it's going to trickle in very slowly. And so what it is we've got this site here. You can't see my entire screen, but it's pretty close. Let me see if I can't. Zoom it in, maybe. Does that fix it? Not entirely. All right. It's pretty close. So I zoomed it in so you can see everything. So we've got this link, which I will have in the video description. I've linked my wallet. So you come to the site, the link, you'll link your wallet. I've got a Phantom wallet. It's got a whole host of types of wallets. So whatever wallet you have, obviously, is probably going to be good enough for this. I have Phantom. This is my son's account. So I linked his. And you can see here, this is how much SFG he's getting. He's getting 35.55 SFG, which, if I do the math, so is that 20-cent rate? So every 5 SFG is supposed to be $1. That gives him a 711. So if we look here, he's at, it says 712, so he's been cheated 5 SFG. But close enough. So on here, you can see, barely, there's a status claim. So I made a claim to test it, and then there's a claim button, and I'll have to figure out how I can put these in the video. I'll figure that out. I'm gonna take a screenshot of how it kind of looks on the Phantom wallet, so you know what to look for. But you'll hit this claim button, and then you can check. You check the box that you accepted the terms of use, whatever. Then it's going to pop up like normal, and you can't see this part. It doesn't show this part on the screen, which is fine. I don't want you to necessarily be able to see it. So I have to sign into the wallet, and then it has a signed message. You have to confirm, and then it's going to bring up a transaction here. It's going to tell you the gas, tells you how much SFG you're getting, and that's what I want to get a screenshot of. I'll actually do that now. Again, this is going to be just Phantom because that's all I have for wallets that I'm using. I do have a different one, but I'm not going to collect it there. So you can see it's asking me because I canceled the transaction, but so it just trickles in. So basically, whatever your amount is how much you'll get every 24 hours, and then from that point on, it just accumulates. This will never expire, to the best of everyone's knowledge. As long as you have shared your wallet with SBE, then the money just gets deposited here over the next 60 days, and it just sits there waiting for you to claim it. To the best of their knowledge, it does not just go away. So you can see here, also info-wise, recipients for Season 1, 92 people have given their wallets out of the 6,000 roughly players that participated. Granted, a lot of those are no longer active accounts. They've probably been banned or deleted or something. You can see one claimed so far, and I'm guessing that's what I claimed earlier. I didn't check how much I was getting. I didn't know at the time. I didn't think to look at it. So that's probably what I claimed earlier on this account. Probably paid more in gas than that. I don't know if that's US dollars or if that is SFG here out of the claimed. So there is that. The other thing we can do, I guess I have to zoom back out. Let me do that. So can you see the left side of my screen here? Yes. So on the left side, there's a menu. And if you go to the airdrops button, initially this did not pop up for me, but it does now. You go to the airdrops button, and you can see what you have claimable. It shows you the percentage, claimable now, dollar amount, and total SFG. This is your total allocation. So it's already gone down $2 in value since I've been talking. It was at $611 before, and it's supposed to be $711 worth of money, but it's only $600 now because the valuation has gone below the 20-cent mark that they claimed they set it at. But you can also claim from here, same process. So once it does show up on here, so initially it didn't show, and I just don't know if I was just too early or if I had to make a claim first for it to trigger to show up here. But you can see here what you have claimable now. So it's going to take 60 days for it to be there in full. I would obviously say wait until a little bit's accumulated so you don't get hit with too much on the gas fees. Solana's really good about that, though. It's one of the reasons why they were one of the better networks to use, but they've been in a downward spiral, and I don't know why. I hope it recovers. But yeah, so this is how you're going to claim your Season 1 rewards. Like I said, I'll have the link in my video description. You'll need to link your wallet to the site, and then it'll pop up for you as we showed before, where you can claim your drop. So I will have that info in the video description, and you guys can claim when you want. It's going to take a little while for the accumulation, though. It's like his is only going to be roughly 60 per day, we'll say. So not a lot coming in quick. So I guess people with more amounts will get more per day. But everyone's, no matter how big or small, will be over 60 days. So if you're only getting 100 SFG, you'll be getting 1 SFG a day. So probably want to wait till just the very end to claim it. Yeah, that's all I've got for that. They're going to make their official post tomorrow on it, and they'll have any additional info for you guys on that. So you'll want to ask questions to them then and there. I do not have any additional information on this other than the link to start claiming. You got to link your wallet, and then you can go through the claim process. So hopefully everyone's satisfied in 60 days. We'll find out. But yeah, that's really all I've got for this video. I don't have, there's no new updates as of right now today. We do still have a lot of bugs in game. Hopefully they're going to have a patch out by tomorrow to fix some of it for over the weekend, because I imagine they're going to be off over the holiday weekend here in the U.S. But we'll see. Hopefully things get better before Friday's finals. That'll be really feel bad for people to lose matches for disconnects or other issues that are happening. But I am going to try and participate Friday. I am going to try and stream Friday's matches. I will not be on my normal computer because I'll be out of town, so I'll be on a Surface. So we'll see how that goes. I may just stream to the Discord and to the one channel there in the event Discord, the event stage. I may just go there if I can't get a good enough connection for Twitch. We'll see. But I'll post a link when I'm going live and for all that stuff. We're going to have to build the deck for that from the sealed decks we get. Curious how that's going to work and go. I'm hoping it's going to be set 1. It's probably the best set to use, in my opinion, for sealed. Set 4's okay, but it's still not balanced enough. And for the most part, Aloyan is really garbage. At least with set 1 Aloyan, you could get a Drix Apocamancer deck, and you've got some options to get something pretty good. It would be really, really cool if we got like a booster with 2 Dino decks and 2 Scientist decks. That would be freaking awesome. That would be a lot of fun to see what people could get and whatnot. But we don't know. I don't have enough info on that yet, so we'll find out. I'm probably going to try and go live earlier, depending on what time we get the boosters, so I can go through the decks and figure out what I want to use, I guess. The only thing I'm thinking of coming up, I'd have to look. I don't think it was this week. It had to be last week. I asked about the Gamefound campaign digital rewards. This week would have been week 5. Next week will be week 6. We were told between 4 and 6 weeks after the campaign manager closed. So those digital codes should be coming soon. Hopefully that's something that happens, early next week, or if not tomorrow. this week would be cool. Also, I do not know or have any info if there's going to be any Black Friday sales for SolForge Fusion in the client or anything like that. I don't know if Steam does anything. I don't know if they have any discounts, but I doubt if you're buying something in game, unless they reduce the price in game. If you can get cheap Ember, maybe that would be nice. Obviously, it's $100 through Steam, but if they drop the price a bunch, might stock up on some Ember. But otherwise, yeah, we'll see how things go the rest of this week. As I said, there's no patch yet for the bugs that we've been seeing, but the community is getting a little restless. You can see that in the Discord. So we're really hopeful they find a fix to release, maybe push it out tomorrow. But otherwise, that's all I've got. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys have a nice holiday. If you're celebrating a holiday, whether you're in the U.S. or anywhere else that celebrates anything this week. But I'll be seeing you guys hopefully in game. If I've got the computer with me this weekend, I'll probably try to get some matches in here and there. But Friday, like I said, I'll be trying to stream, and hopefully that goes well. Hopefully we get a good sealed booster. That'll be really nice. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week, and hopefully there's going to be a championship series restart starting next month, which would start next week, and hopefully we can get in some more matches and dominate some more stuff, whether it's starters or choose your own deck. So, all right, take care, and I'll see you guys around. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you have anything to say. Thanks.